Hi everyone, this is Anchor Shivani and the author we are having today is RISHABH BANSAL. RISHABH BANSAL is the best selling author of two of his books on Instagram marketing and a visionary entrepreneur. After that success, he has written another romantic novel. It's a fiction and Take Me Away, which is based on real life events. He has a clear vision to inspire the youth and spread the positivity all around the world. Take Me Away is a romantic fiction novel. It's a story of love, passion, courage, and belief. So, without further ado, let's invite Rishabh on this platform of Kharidobecho. It's been a long.
Is it audible?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, you are absolutely audible. And Rishabh, we are so happy to have you here on the platform of Kharidobecho. It's so good to have you here on, and congratulations for your book as well. Take Me Away.
Thank you so much for inviting me. It is a pleasure being on this Kharidobecho platform. It is, of course, my debut novel and it is very special to my heart. So being with you guys is
Right.
it's great.
Likewise, Rishabh. Before starting with the questions, I just want to let our viewers know that we'll be quoting three quotes from the book, and whoever writes us in the comment or DM us will be uh, will be taking a giveaway of the novel, right?
Yes, sure. We will giving away a paperback copy of this Take Me Away novel. This one. And for every viewer who will comment or DM the three quotes right, we will give away this paperback copy.
Yeah. So starting with my first question. Also, अगर audience के पास कोई question है तो they can ask in the comment section. We'll be happy to answer the question.
Yeah, sure. We can start our
Uh,
session.
yeah. As I said, Take Me Away is a beautiful love story twirling around Ayan and Anaya, the main characters of the book. If you can tell us about the plot of the story.
Yeah, sure. See, it is a romantic fiction, and the basic vision with this novel, what I wanted to impart is positivity and love. So today we are all going through a tough time, a tough phase. We all need love,
Right.
acceptance, and positivity. So this was my
Hmm.
vision when I started to write, and in every chapter of this book, I try to include a lot of love, a lot of positivity, so that the reader uh, could feel the love. And talking about the plot, it is a story of two characters, Ayan and Anaya. And Ayan is a shy guy. He don't speak to girls.
Hmm.
He is in his own world of calmness. He is a sports lover. And on the contrary, Anaya is a very stubborn girl. She gets what she wants.
Hmm.
She is too much stubborn, and destiny played its part, and they two coincide their paths. And after that, it is a journey. It is a beautiful journey. How they explore themselves, their inner relationships, as well as their external relationships with their parents and friends and everyone. So in this digital world, we need to go beyond this digital platforms to explore our relationship into the world of books.
Hmm.
That is all about Take Me Away. The reader is urging to take me away to a world of love and positivity. So it's this is all about this book, Take Me Away. No.
Yeah. Thank you, Risha, for answering so beautifully. We have one question from our audience. Busy Crafts, he's asking if you can. Yeah, let me go through the question once. Yeah, if you can define love in your own words, what is love according to you?
See, love is being selfless. It is selfless. See, love is
Mhm.
not just for the partner. Even a mother's love is love. It is a total love. So being selfless, where you don't question the other being, where you fully trust that person, is love, according to me.
Yeah, such a beautiful definition of love. Uh, yeah, moving on. I'm sure when we write a book, we come across ample of things, the hardships we face. So, what was one of the most surprising things you learned in writing this book that amazed you while writing?
See, there are a lot of things. One thing is the vision. It
Hmm.
was the vision that there are a lot of people that I meet. There are a lot of books that I read. They all talk about one thing: we all need to be accepted and we all need to be loved. So when we
Correct.
talk to other person with love, they are all together in a different space. They express themselves freely. So this is one thing that I experienced while writing this book, and there are a lot of emotions felt. So this is one thing that I experienced: being loved and accepted.
Truly. And when we adapt new role, like as an anchor, as a writer, there comes a lot of responsibilities. So, what are responsibilities do you feel come up as a writer?
See, as a responsible writer, I need to impart positivity, love. I need my readers to feel that love, to explore their inner beauty. So it is all
Mhm.
about, we are all into this digital world, Instagram, Facebook, and everything, that we forget our own selves. And
The real self.
so Instagram reels and everything, it is all swipe up, swipe up, swipe up. So in this
Right.
world, we are forgetting our inner selves. The world is tech world is becoming so
Hmm.
fast. Even uh, today, we see that Paytm app is banned. There are many more apps that are going to launch. So it is becoming a lot faster. We need to slow it a bit down. So
Mhm.
that was the
Right.
vision. That was the vision with this book, that I wanted to impart to the readers, that feel the love, feel the positivity, explore the inner beauty, and explore your beauty of relations with other people. So this is one thing. Ayan and Anaya, they discover their paths. They discover the beautiful path of love.
True. And Rishabh, I must say this is a very good point you have come up with. Like most of the influencers and Instagram bloggers we are seeing right now, uh, the entire feed is filled with something strange, which is not related to oneself. So I think we should be more open to our audience, and we should be reflecting something which is, which is the real you, so that कई बार ऐसा inferiority complex आ जाता है, so that doesn't take place when if I see a influencer, I'll say कि हाँ यार, this is something जो मेरे पास भी है, right?
Sure.
So I think we should. The point is truly apt. Ki, we should more often depict the real self.
Yes, sure.
Wonderful.
Yes, sure. I want to add in this point. Sometimes we feel low. See, social media is all about
Right.
happiness. We only post happy things. Whenever I scroll Facebook or Instagram, I all see happy faces. But when we feel
Mhm.
sad, when we feel low, we don't post. We don't ask for help. See, there is an incident going on in this current world. We are not going to discuss that, but even I feel, when I feel low, I just keep on scrolling
Mhm.
rather than posting or asking for help. So this is one thing we need to be very real with. We need to be real, not
Correct.
just share your happiness, share your journey, share like how you coped up with that thing, how you fight up. It will inspire a lot of other people as well.
Mhm. Inspiration is a must in today's world. Also, if you can tell us about your favorite quote and maybe share your thoughts and opinions about it.
Yeah,
Quote.
The quote is, "Her lab is my second home." A love so intense that I am explaining this quote. Her lab was my second home. A love is so intense that you feel being at home when you sit with your loved one. It could be not necessarily, it could be your partner, it could be your father, it could be your mother, it could be your brother, it could be your sister. So her lab is my second home. This is the first quote from the book. And even we are giving away this, we are rolling out this giveaway, and viewers could note it down. The first quote is, "Her lab was my second home," and it is all about love. Feel the love. So that's all.
Truly, the world is all about love after all, especially in this pandemic.
Sorry, I can't get your question.
Yeah, I was saying the world is all about love,
Yes.
especially in this pandemic.
Yeah, sure.
Um, Also, Rishabh, even after doing a great job in writing, some of our writers fail to reach the audience, or marketing is such an important factor for the success of the book. So, what is the best way? Like most of the writers deal with these things. So, I would ask, what is the best way to market your books?
See,
If you can help us.
yeah, sure. As far as my experience is concerned, I will share that with all the viewers.
Mhm.
See, it's all about content creation is one part and content marketing is another part. You have written the book,
Correct.
you have put your experience, you have put your vision in that. So that is just one part. That is not all over. You need to take that vision to the audience, to the right audience. Let the audience decide that it is good or bad. So in today's world, we have a lot of platforms like Instagram, Facebook, where these platforms help us a lot. These are the tools. If we utilize them positively, and we could reach a much wider audience. Even for my previous two books, I used these platforms much more widely, and not only I reached people in India, but I reached people abroad, and they love this book. They love my earlier books. Hopefully, I will reach
Mm.
to every audience in India, to every person, to every book lover in India using these platforms. And yes, one thing we can't ignore, that you need to invest money as well.
Correct.
So that is a much aspect that we can't ignore. That if you have infused yourself, if you have put your vision and experience all in the book, infuse a little bit of money in marketing. It will give you solace. It will give you a much more clear depth of like how your book is, how your content is. Is it good for the reader? Is it bad for the
Mm.
reader? So infuse money in marketing. So that's what I want to say.
Okay, we have one more question from Abhinav. He is asking, how do you cope up with procrastination?
Sorry,
How do you cope up with procrastination?
procrastination as in sense just
As in, like there's a task that needs to be completed by a particular deadline, and if you're avoiding that or something.
see, self-discipline is very much important in today's world. I could recall an incident when I was in school. My teachers used to tell me that discipline is one thing that you need to follow if you want to get success in life. So at
Hmm.
that time, I was not able to realize the depth of this quote. But today, when I used to complete the task, I need to be very much self-disciplined. So self-discipline is
Correct.
must.
Is important, right? I hope Abhinav he has answered your question. Moving on, uh, talking about Taken Away, your book, Take Me Away,
Take me
sorry,
away.
which was the hardest, yeah, which was the hardest scene to write, or what hardships did you face while writing the book, or there's some particular, a particular scene that seems pretty tough to write. So, any part of the book which you found tough?
See, as I already talked about my vision, the tough part was when I wanted to impart love and positivity, I need to connect those scenes. I can't depict a character in a negative sense. So I need to connect those scenes with love. That this character,
Mm.
the intention of this character was something else behind that. So those were the moments where sometimes connecting the scenes was a difficult, was a hardship for me. So after reading a lot of novels and after seeing interviews of the best-selling authors, I am able to cope up with it.
One more question from the audience. Shiv Shankar is asking, is there any sequel of this book coming up?
See, right now we are going to market this book and take this book to
The responsible.
to every audience in India and abroad. And if we are successful in that, we can look forward to launching the second part. Right now, there is nothing, no,
Second part.
nothing planned.
I'm sure we'll I'm sure we'll get the second part of it as well,
Yeah, sure.
because this is gonna be a huge success, Rishabh. It's an amazing book.
Yeah, sure.
Uh, we can come to the second quote of the book. Uh, yeah, your favorite one.
Okay, so the second quote was uh, her voice is my morning coffee. Her voice is my morning coffee. This is the second quote. Like, it is necessary. Let me explain what is it means that it is necessary for you to wake up in the morning. When we all wake up, we have a mind like that is subconscious. So a beautiful morning we all need. We have all waken up and a sunshine, a love, a feel of love we all need in morning. So her voice was my morning coffee. It depicts the love that it is necessary to get that get that sunshine, to get that love.
Hmm.
So the quote is her.
So people in love can surely relate to this quote, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
Coming to next question. Anaya and Ayan are such beautiful names. I'm sure these characters would do justice to their names as well. But my question is, Rishabh, how do you come up with such beautiful names of the characters?
See, when I was thinking about the names of the character, it's all about love. It's all about positivity. So these two characters, these two names, they something created a feeling of love in my mind. So that's how
Hmm.
I came up uh, with these names.
That's
And
how you came up with the names.
yeah,
Uh, yeah, talking about your reading interest, what's your favorite underappreciated novel that you think, this should be a hit, but it's underappreciated or underrated? One such novel of you think.
see, there are many novels. There is nothing like underappreciated or what I believe is the reader, every reader, if there are 100 people who are reading your book, see, everyone appreciates. If they come across a scene, they appreciate. It is not necessary they will do on Amazon, they will do on any other platform. Sometimes they do it in itself, like what a beautiful scene
Hmm.
this author has written. So so it is not like anything underappreciated for me, and everything is appreciated. If you take it to the right audience, they will appreciate.
So a follow-up question for that, Shiv Shankar, he's asking your favorite Indian author.
My favorite Indian author is Savi Sharma. I am inspired a lot by her
Okay.
books.
One of your favorite novel of Savi Sharma.
Everyone has a story.
Okay.
Even
It's a
before,
love story.
yeah,
Is it?
even just before this interview, I finished. I just finished her last novel, "Stories We Never Tell." It is a beautifully written novel.
Wow. Uh, yeah. Your journey as a writer. Yeah. If we talk about the your journey as a writer, like from where did you start and how did this idea of writing came into your mind? Was it a roller coaster one or was it a smooth one for you? How was it? The entire journey.
See, the journey is not easy when talking about this writing the whole novel. It is all about the vision that drives you. So there was a vision. Uh, Apart from, I'm not a full-time author. I'm working in corporate sector in an IT sector. So what I used to do after
Mm-hmm.
working, I used to go to libraries after 6:30 and spend 3 to 4 hours. Like the library was open till 10 p.m. At the 7 p.m. I
Mm-hmm.
went to the library and spent 3 hours there, read books and try to write my own, come up with a lot of things that, that I'm going to include in this novel. So the journey uh, was a bit of a roller coaster, and even in this COVID time, the libraries were shut down. So that was again something that I had to face. So the journey is beautiful. I learned a lot. Each thing gives us experience. So I learned a lot with this thing while writing this book. It gives a lot of positivity, and hopefully, it is reflected in this book.
तो कितने ऋषभ आपने कितने टाइम पहले राइटिंग स्टार्ट किया था एंड आपका इंस्पिरेशन कौन था सच लाइक someone inspired you to write या ऐसी generally thought आया we are reading a lot of books so let's write for this one time
See,
ऐसा कुछ हुआ या
no, let me tell you an incident. Let me tell you. I started writing books in 2018. So my first two books was
hmm.
in my niche in which I am working. It's related to Instagram marketing. It's related to digital marketing. So those were the first two books. So after that, I was closely following this very good author, very good poet, Ashish Bagrecha. So in that
Hmm.
one day, I just read his post in which he urged that you should write your own story. Whatever it is, each one has his or her own story. You should write your own story rather than don't worry about the result that audience will love it or not. So that inspired me a lot to write this, take up this novel. So that's where the journey
True.
began.
Right.
So even for those people who are watching us, I urge them you should write as well. Go for it.
Correct. Yeah, agree. Everyone has a story, and it's a special one to someone reading out.
Yes, sure.
So we have one question from Vibhuti Narayan. He's asking, just let me see. Yeah, apart from writing, we've talked a lot about writing. What do you do apart from writing novel?
See, apart from writing, it is there are two things like you are asking about hobbies or you are asking like in professionally what I do. I'll answer them both. Professionally, I'm working in a corporate sector and it is all about digital marketing. And
Hmm.
personally, I used to travel a lot. I am a traveler.
So this pandemic has hit you
Yes.
for the traveling part
Yes, but the good news is,
because most of the travelers have to.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Say.
good news is Himachal Pradesh opened yesterday, and it is a very good news for a traveler. We are hopefully will enjoy in the upcoming days.
Yeah, but all for all the viewers, I would just say stay safe and travel wherever you want to, but just stay safe. That's the most
Yes,
important thing right now.
right. Follow the guidelines of the government.
Correct. I have one of the quote from the book, and that's my favorite one. So we'll go with that. Sometimes we are too broken that that we don't even know if we will ever recover or not.
Yes, yes. This quote is very, very special. Let me describe it in detail. Sometimes we are too broken. It is like your life is going fine. You are going to work 9 to 5, 9 to 6, 9 to 7, and after that you are
Yeah.
coming home, enjoying your meal with the family, and everything is going fine. And one day you face a
Hmm.
lockdown, so that left you broken. So it is not about the physical breakage, like if something happens, like physically you met an accident or something. So it is not about just the physical breakage, it is a mental breakage over here in mind. So that's what we need to cope up. If you are mentally broken, you are taken to such an extent, if you don't talk to anyone, you are taken to such an extent that you don't even know that you will ever recover or not. From that stage, only love, only positivity could take you back. So this was the motive. This is the description of this beautiful quote. So let's repeat.
So how do you think yeah, how do you think love can help us help the broken ones to recover from such a stage?
See,
Is it
when
possible?
yes, sure, it is possible. With love, everything is possible. Let me tell you one incident. I was hearing to Zakir Khan, a very famous comedian, Zakir Khan.
Yes.
Yeah, and he was telling that once in a school, he was depicting a scene. Once in a school, a guy was beaten up. A plus one guy, 11th class guy, was beaten up by the goons. So, being a guy, he was too rude. Like, I was beaten up, so I should not cry. I should not tell it to anyone. So, he just kept
Hmm.
it to himself. So, but when his mother asked with love, he just cried.
I heard that story
Yep.
of 11th standard.
Yes, 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 yes. You get it right. So that is the power of love. That is the beauty of love. It helps us to express freely, and when we express ourselves, and we will explore our inner self, what we truly are, what we truly for what is the purpose for which we are here on earth. Like everyone is here for a limited time, and for what we are. We need to inspire others. We
Hmm.
need to treat others with love and positivity. So this is the essence. Even this COVID times have taught us this thing. We need to treat each and every person with love,
Yeah.
with positivity, feel their essence, feel their presence, and appreciate their presence while they are here. And just one thing I want to convey to all the viewers who are watching us, and confess your love to the person. Believe me, they are gone in the next second. We don't trust. Just confess your feelings to whom you have feelings for, but in a positive way.
Yeah. Vibhuti is asking one more question. Your favorite place where you love to write?
Library.
Library.
Yes.
That's the quietest place, I guess. Rakshita, she's asking some tips to initiate writing
See,
for the aspiring writer.
don't go for perfection. Don't go for perfection like there. If you read some best-selling author in today's world and you try to match that, don't go for
Hmm.
perfection. Just write your inner emotions. This is one thing. Come up with your emotions, slowly train your mind that we will perfect it with time. When I started this novel, uh, for 2 3 months, I was not able to write even a single chapter.
Hmm.
I was searching for perfection, like these are the best-selling authors and they have written it so beautifully, so I wanted to write, and what the audience will say if I write just like this. So it is all, perfection is a myth. Don't go for perfection, just write your inner self. You are an individual being, and your story is unique in your own way. So just
Hmm.
keep on writing, just
Correct.
keep on expressing.
Yeah. Uh, Busy Class is asking one more question. What is your motivation, love, or fame, or anything else?
See, it is all,
Yeah. What's your motivation? Is it love or fame or anything? Beautiful question, Busy Class. Thank you.
it is love. It is the vision that I want to impart love. My purpose of being here, I want to impart love and positivity. I want to celebrate it, love and positivity. Even if talking about, even in my first book, I am giving it at no profit,
Mhm.
no loss basis. So I want to impart knowledge that everyone has the right to be knowledge, to get the knowledge. And even in my upcoming projects also, I will try to depict love and positivity all around. So that's what I feel my purpose is, to give this world a love and positivity. Even see,
Thank you, Richard, for answering. Yeah.
yeah, just one thing I
Yeah, yeah, continue.
uh, I see today's generation, the people, the young ones who are in 10th class, plus one class, plus two, 8, 9. So they are filled with so much anger. So that's what I'm trying to say. Trying to say my point that the upcoming generation is filled with a lot of anger. Even uh, so, in their mind, if my book could inculcate love and positivity, so it is a growing age. If they are filled with love, our nation, our world will be a loved world, a loved nation. So that is the vision.
Correct. And also, as a youngster, I feel we have lost patience somewhere, and we are just in the race to, to achieve the destination so quickly, and that's a point which leads to anger sometimes, lack of patience.
Yes, sure. The first thing I believe is sometimes it is all uh, on time to time basis. Like sometimes even I feel lack of patience in me. Everyone has their own imperfection. Even our Prime Minister, let's Honorable Narendra Modi ji, he also might have his own imperfections. So patience, of course, we need to be patient, but don't be too patient that you lose everyone else. So just keep on working, keep self-discipline, and that's this self-discipline will take.
Yeah, cope up with the pace. That's the mantra.
Yeah.
Akshay, we have one more question from Akshay. He's asking, being into corporate, can you please suggest two books for business or corporate?
Yeah, sure. First thing is Rich Dad and Poor Dad. Don't go for two books. Read this one book twice, and you will be successful. Even I read it. Rich Dad and Poor Dad. Invest in yourself. Go and invest.
I've heard of this book. I'll surely include in my reading list.
Yeah, sure.
I've heard of it. So, Rishabh, we have received a lot of tremendous and lovable comments, but we'll come up with our last question for the day. Any suggestions for our aspiring writers?
Yeah, the aspiring writer should be driven by the vision. If you have a vision to inspire the youth, to inspire the audience around you, go with a vision. All I wanted to say
Hmm.
is create a vision. It could be anything. Like my vision is to impart positivity, to impart love to the audience. Your visions could be anything. You must be driven by the vision. So if you have vision, you will be successful. If you have self-discipline, you will be successful. To all the upcoming writers, try to include love and positivity. The world needs it right now. The world needs
Correct.
motivation. The world needs beautiful people, beautiful writing world. So this is my advice to the people, to the budding writers, to the aspiring writers.
Yeah, we'll take up the last questions from audience. Profound Verify is asking, is it his debut novel?
Yes, this is my debut
Yes,
novel,
I think.
and
Vibhuti?
before this there were
Yeah,
two
yeah.
books, and those were in different niche. It was altogether a different niche, and this is my debut novel, Take Me Away.
Vibhuti is asking, would you like to read apart from the romantic fiction?
Yes, sure. E, uh,
Do you go for other genres as well?
yes, sure. And let me tell you one thing. With this question, I recalled just one incident while I was studying in college. So, could I share that incident? Could we have time?
Yes, 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 surely. Yes, we have.
Yeah,
We do have.
thank you so much. So, I just recall an incident while I was in college. At that time, we used to interact a lot with the head of the department, and
Hmm.
he was a beautiful person, and currently uh, he's not alive, he's not with us, and he used to say that if you have read Gita, go read Quran, go read the other holy books. So it will give your mind a lot of things to explore. So I am not keeping myself to romantic fiction only. There each
Hmm.
and every book, each and everything has a will teach us a lot of things. So I will keep on exploring. So there's not only romantic fiction, each and every genre.
Adding to that, if like, are you looking forward to writing another genres as well apart from romantic fictions?
See, currently I have the vision to impart love. As the situation goes, as I find my purpose, as I explore my inner self,
Hmm.
I will continue to write. I will continue to inspire. The vision is to inspire everyone around me. So with that
Correct.
vision, I will write. The genre doesn't matter. I want to inspire the people.
So I guess that's all from our end and from our audience end as well. Thank you, Rishabh. Thank you for such a generous author we have come across. And it's our pleasure to have you here on this platform of Kharidobecho. We're looking forward for your novel, Take Me Away, and also the other genres that we talk about. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for inviting me on your platform. It is a pleasure with this Kharidobecho books, and you guys are doing this simply amazing job. In today's world, every author needs a platform like you. So you guys are doing amazing job. I just wanted to say one thing. I just read a question at the start of the interview. Just one question. He was asking
Mhm.
like, "Are you in
Yeah.
love with someone?" The question was, are you in love with someone? The answer is, we all are in love, either with our parents or we have a love partner. So we all are in love. So that's my answer. With this, I
Yeah.
say thank you to you for inviting me here, and a lots of love to all the audience. And just one thing,
Yeah. Lovable audience. Beautiful audience.
yes,
We
uh,
had today.
just one thing. First three chapters of this book, Take Me Away, is available for free. You can just go to my profile, click on the link in bio, and you will get those three chapters. Even you can DM Kharidobecho books, and they will give you three chapters for free. Just go and read. Happy reading to everyone. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Bye, Rishabh. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
So this was Rishabh, and I know I'm blabbering again. This happens me a lot of times. But yeah, it's so good to have you here back on the platform of Kharidobecho since our e-literature festival happened. And I was just missing you guys, this writing thing, the author thing. And we finally came up with other sessions. Busy crafts, I'll purchase the book and read the whole book. Thank you. Also, जैसे मैंने still में thank you Merin, thank you so much. जैसे मैंने starting में कहा था, we have talked about 3 of the quotes from the book. So whoever answers it in the DM will get a getaway. Sorry, giveaway. I'm blabbering a lot again. So we'll give the books to 3 lucky winners. And yeah, happy reading. Bye, guys.